Hey beautiful beaders, it's Gina from orchidandopal.com, and today I have a little bit of a different video for you. I did a little bit of Black Friday shopping, not a lot. I mainly shopped at dollarbeadbox.com because they were offering a 25% off coupon code, which is really good. It's probably one of the best ones I've seen them put out. And there were some things in their special deal section I had been eyeing, including these bags of 1 pound Czech glass mixes that are $24. They have quite a few more than these 3 mixes you see right here, but I decided to take a chance and go with these 3 and not only see what's inside for myself, but also share the experience with you guys, because some of you may have been wondering also if you've seen them in their special deal section. Now, first of all, in order to get these bags, you do need to be a member or a subscriber of dollarbeadbox.com. You can go on their website and find out how to do that. If you just want to become an annual member, it's $35 for the whole year, but they've got some great prices on strands of beads, most of which are only $1 a strand. Before we get into it, I do want to share real quick a coupon code that they generously set up for you guys. If you want to use it, it is a $2 off your purchase. That is a one-time use code, and the code is ORCHID2. And that will save you $2 off a subscription, your annual membership cost, or if you're already a member or subscriber, you can save $2 off any purchase on their site. The US shipping is about $4.50, and they do offer international shipping. That cost is just going to depend on your location. Okay, so in front of me right now I have the mix called Lush Garden. That's the one with these blues and greens in here. The one in the middle here is called Rose Garden. You can see it's got all different colors too, but you can see it's got pops of red in it. And then the third one here is called Lotus Flower, and it's got a lot of yellow and lavender and pink and green, all sorts of different things in there too. So I think today we're going to open this one. We're going to do Lush Garden first for no particular reason. And I don't know how this is going to work right off the bat, but what I'm thinking is we will break these up into separate videos because that's a lot of sorting for me to do at one time, but also for you guys to watch at one time. So my questions going into this were mainly, is this bag worth it? Okay, so you get a pound of Czech glass beads. It sounds great, but unless you're getting quality things that you're going to use, it's really not worth it. So that's one of the questions I have is, would this be equivalent to, say, 24 strands of beads? Because we're used to paying $1 a strand on the Dollar Bead Box. And then also going into it, what I was wondering was, are these beads all random, or do you get multiples of the same beads? So like, do you get a strand equivalent, say, of maybe these heart beads? I don't know. So those are just a couple questions I had going into it, and hopefully we'll be able to answer that by the end of this video. I'm probably going to be sorting this in a similar manner as the Boss's bead bags that I had shared back in February. So if you don't like sorting, if you don't like seeing a jumbled pile of stuff, then you may want to look away or click on something else. But some people find relaxation in sorting things, and I'm one of those weird people where I like to see organization come out of chaos. So I'm dumping out this bag here, and what I'm planning to do, wow, those colors are so vivid. And what I'm planning to do is take the time to sort all these beads and put them in little piles so we can get a good idea of exactly what's inside, so we're not just looking at a random dumped out bag of beads. Like I said, some people love doing stuff like this, some people hate it, everybody's different, it's okay, but that was your fair warning. I'll also be putting most of this to music and speeding up the process by quite a bit, so you're not going to sit here for the actual length of time I'm sorting this out. You can kind of see it in fast motion. So like I normally would do with sorting things, I'm going to start probably with the largest things here that I see and put them in my hand and start a pile that way of some of these large beads. So like these are the largest things I'm seeing, and I think they're really pretty. Of course, I love Czech glass beads anyway, but they kind of look like sea glass, the way they're a little bit frosted in the color. So I think we're off to a good start here. I'm sure I didn't pick out all of these yet, but already that's a lot of these really large Czech glass specialty leaf beads. So let's keep going and see what else we can find in this pile. having fun yet, guys? I thought I'd break in here for just a second and let you know that was about 7 minutes of actual time of me sorting. I still have a lot left, and I'm very impressed with the quantities of these things I'm seeing in here. That's one thing I wanted to know, and was important to me, that I would be getting multiples of these different beads, not just one or two of a million different types of beads. So let's dive back into this pile and keep going. Okay, that was another 7 minutes, and I still have about a third of the way to go, I think. So I actually have quite a few piles off of the screen area because I needed room to sort. So there's other piles that you're not seeing at the moment that I'm going to be bringing back in at the end of the video. So far, really impressed with the quality and the quantity of what's in here. I definitely feel like these bags are deceiving, and I'm excited to find out what the result will be. So let's finish up this sorting, and then I'll bring all the piles into frame. So this is everything. Well, actually, no, it's not everything. I still have a handful of Czech glass daggers. I still have this little bag here. These were the only ones that didn't have matches, so that really impressed me. I was very excited to see how many of these beads had multiples. That's what I was personally looking for. And not only that, but this isn't really all, because there is more than what you can actually see here in the view. So I'll kind of pan around so you can see really the full extent of what was in that bag. And those metal bead triangles, those are chock full of beads. So yeah, I really didn't know what to expect going into this at all. I thought it would be a fun experiment, but I am very pleased. I think it definitely holds up to the $24 value. If you sign up for the mailing list for $beadbox.com, once in a while they will send out coupons, so I think it'd be great if you have been interested in something like this to try to take advantage of one of those coupons. Also, of course, I have the $2 off code if you're interested in using that. But I'm really impressed with the quality of beads in here. These are not broken or chipped beads or just random things that like fell on the floor. These are all high quality Czech glass beads. Like, look at this. This is several strands worth here just for these alone. Quite a few of these very large leaf beads. Many of these Czech glass leaves. Again, that's several strands worth. Two more very full bead trays right here of these two varieties. There's a strand worth of these light blue striped hearts. Quite a few of these irregularly shaped flat light blue beads. And then not to mention all the beads that are down here also. Look at this. We've got all sorts of different shapes. We've got spike beads. We've got dagger beads in different sizes. We have little shells, these little twisted beads, square. Look at these beautiful chunky crystals. These large fire polish beads. We've got smaller fire polish beads, little hearts, even more types of petals and leaves and little flowers. There's drops. I mean, you have all sorts of things in here. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for watching. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea to take a bag full of random beads and sort them out like this. But that's the reason I wanted to do this video, is because I really didn't have a good picture of what was inside. Now I do. Now I'm really happy with it. The value's definitely there in my opinion. Which you can do if you're into bead stringing, even weaving of course, but bead stringing, if you like to have a color palette that's already put together for you, that's kind of nice. Like, you can pull from different groups of these beads and make something beautiful. From here, what I'll be doing is I'll be bagging up each of these separate little groups now that I have them sorted out. I will be back with the other two bags. Like I said, I'm going to do them in separate videos just because that's a lot of sorting at one time. We'll call this about 45 minutes worth of sorting. So ultimately, you guys decide, is the 1 pound Czech glass bead mix right for you? This should help you make that determination. So I want to thank you guys so much for being with me. That was a lot of fun. I will be back with much more, so stay tuned, and stay tuned for the other two bags to come. Feel free to leave me a comment or a question down below, because I always love to hear from you. In the meantime, I hope you have a fabulous rest of your day, and as always, happy beading. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. For more content like this, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified of my latest videos. You can check out the information section below this video for links to all my social media handles, recommended products, and my shop and blog at orchidandopal.com. Thanks for watching.